Okay.
Yeah, I
So
want you to know I've said multiple slurs in the last hour.
no, you haven't.
I committed a bunch of
You
war
are
crimes
fucking
last
deaf
hour.
as hell. Yes, Daniel. I've been saying naughty things the last hour.
No. All right. Ooh, chat. Let's watch this.
Yo, why are you saying me? Oh, well, you said chat. Never mind.
Yeah, chat. Let me get rid of Overwatch for a bit. There we go. All right.
Oh yeah, full-on criminals. Anything from pretending to be a police officer for clout to murder. Though at first glance, these people don't stick out. I mean, come
Hey,
on, you keep
Hatsune
scrolling
Miku.
and forget half the videos you watched. It is worth noting everyone on this list has a horrible reason they're in today's video.
TikToks
Welcome to TikTokers who became
horrible criminals. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. That's right, we
guys,
did it.
it's
We hit a
me,
month of weekly
DANIELIEZER,
uploads.
but
Y'all thought I couldn't
cooler.
I mean, to be fair, Tub's pretty cool.
do it? I'm proving y'all
I
wrong.
only seen his
Maybe you guys-
videos a couple of times.
I've seen his dark
They're
web.
not bad, they're not bad.
I've seen his dark web shit.
So much for the support in the last video.
Oh,
We
yeah,
hit the
yeah, yeah.
trending tab here on YouTube. I love hitting the trending tab. Trending gaming is cool too, but we all know that's like the junior.
Can
Of
you
the
give
actual
me a
trending
shout
tab.
out,
So
Tub,
thank you
by
guys
dyeing
so
your
much.
hair
I
blue?
honestly being them all
Okay,
out.
as much as I like, as much as
fingerprints gonna be on
I like hearing him talk about his successfulness, I got it. We have content to make.
.com. Anyway, now let's get started with the video. Claire Miller. We've actually spoken about this girl in the darkest TikTok iceberg, so if the story seems familiar,
Claire Miller.
that's probably why. In a very bizarre case of cold-blooded murder, a girl told the police, quote, "I would have killed someone sooner if I knew I was gonna get McDonald's." The girl in question was
What?
Claire Miller, a 14-year-old 9th grade girl living with her parents and sister in Manheim Township, Pennsylvania. She made this statement after the police brought her breakfast a few hours after she was accused of stabbing and
I don't
killing
know
her
what to
19-year-old
stream.
sister, Helen.
Shit.
Claire, now age 16, used to look
Ow,
after her
fuck.
older sister Helen, who was wheelchair bound as she had cerebral palsy. Now, given her age and
Mhm.
demeanor, you could probably mistake
do I
her for
want
your
to
average
stream, man?
teenager on TikTok. She was a fairly known person on TikTok, going by the handle @spirits and such consulting. However, her TikTok account was not so average, as it now seems she had a dark side to her content. For example, in one video, she is seen singing along to the song, quote, "Don't Make Me Get Violent" by Carol's Daughter. The song is associated with the idea of wanting to hurt someone because they hurt you. The exact lyrics she sang along to were, "Don't make me get violent, I want my ring back," in her. On their way in, they had met Claire
phase of
outside the
human
house wearing
evolution.
bloody pants.
Same thing they talked about in Dead Space.
The hell?
Sorry, I'm watching Pyrocynical on the sideline. His
alright
Callisto
then.
Protocol. I missed that.
Okay.
and hands covered with
Jesus
blood.
Christ.
She was simply repeatedly saying,
Okay,
"I've
so hold on.
stabbed
What
my
did this
sister."
chick do?
She basically stabbed her sister who was crippled in the neck, and then left the knife in there, and then the police found her on the bed with the knife in her neck with the pillow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The saddening
Yeah.
part of the whole
Yeah.
ordeal is that another TikToker involved in a horrible crime is the cosplay influencer and OnlyFans model, Mary Oliver Snow, aka Yandere Freak, aka Yandere Snow, aka Snow and the Salt Queen. In 2021, Snow, age 23 at the time, who also posted Yandere cosplay
Oh, so she's
content on
basically a
Instagram,
literal
was charged with
yandere.
second-degree murder for allegedly drunkenly shooting and killing their
Whoa.
friend Helen Hastings in the wee hours of January 17th.
Is this a
Snow,
different
who goes
chick?
by they them,
Yeah.
had about 1.6 million TikTok followers at the
TikTok
time of the
people,
incident,
even
and was
women
an internet
can
celebrity in the cosplay community.
She's a
due to the
TikToker and an
performance mimicry
OnlyFans
of various
star.
Japanese anime characters, especially Junko from Danganronpa. Alright, I don't know if it's Junko or Junko.
Alright, let's see
Y'all
what
don't roast
massive
me on
crime
that
she
because I
ended
don't
up
Play that
committing.
video game.
Did she become a literal yandere and kill someone?
I don't know, probably.
Japanese character in a video game where teens are locked in a school and forced to fight a murderous bear to death. How were Snow and the victim Helen related? Well, they were in a tightly knit social circle of cosplayers in Houston where Snow was the central figure, but they had known each other since Hastings was in 10th grade. Hastings, who went by they them as well, was also fairly influential in the cosplay community in Houston as they had 120,000 TikTok followers.
Oh my
at the
God,
time
it's
of their
Stick 'em
death. The
Midoriya?
two spent a lot of time
Shut the
together.
heck
Even on
up.
the night they
Stick 'em
shot
Midoriya?
Hastings, they were at home watching TV. On that
But
night,
this
Snow
time he
pointed a
didn't go to
gun at
Popeyes.
Hastings and shot them. Hastings went on life support for 2
You know what?
days before
That
eventually
does seem like the
passing
type of
due to-
place Deku Midori would go eat at.
No, Deku would not go to Popeyes. He would go to Burger King.
We
Dude, that's
wouldn't.
where all the fucking villains go.
And they enjoy it.
What are you trying to say, man?
That's not a good place.
injuries on January 19th. According to the criminal complaint, the defendant stated they had been passing the gun around for hours and had been playing around with it. The defendant said they weren't paying attention hard enough and they might have been too drunk. The defendant said the compliant came up to them and was joking around, telling the defendant, "Ooh, shoot me," as they were laughing, and the defendant said, "Oh, okay," and said it went off, saying they were in shock and that it was supposed to be empty. The defendant said they didn't load it and don't know how it went off. The defendant told their friend to call 911 as they moved the gun away from the complainant. The defendant told their friend to call 911, but the evidence presented by the prosecution suggested otherwise. For example, some posted disturbing content on their social media accounts, including TikTok videos.
Because I remember recording it, but I don't remember.
What's the budget you need to even be a cosplayer?
Okay, this is where I
Like
saved
in the
last.
fucking thousands.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, because I swear you see like all these other cosplayers and they have like a bunch of outfits and all that shit.
I don't know. It's extremely expensive.
Yeah, it's like where do they get the budget for it?
They just work.
Or OnlyFans?
No.
Well, theories are theories.
And post with captions such
I
as
guess
"blood is
yeah.
pretty." So that goes to show, if you post edgy
You want
content
some-
on
you want a
social media
yogurt?
and you know that 0.0001% you
Mm.
accidentally
Not
Shut
you.
the
someone,
fuck
No,
up!
brother.
it's gonna be used against you. Yeah, I tried to find some 2023 updates on the case, but from my knowledge,
There.
it's still out on bail and the court cases are still ongoing.
Starting speed.
How was that? Is that did he put that in?
It's gonna be used against you. Yeah, I tried to find some 2023 updates on the case, but from my knowledge,
There.
it's still out on bail and the court
Oh,
cases are still
correcting shit.
ongoing.
Do 60 right there.
Ali Abulaban. On October 26, 2021, a popular TikToker, Ali Abulaban, shot and killed his wife Anna Abulaban and a man, Rayburn Cardenas Barron, in a twisted case
I'm gonna assume that. Okay, I'm gonna make the assumption that he found his wife cheating on him, and
LA
so he
Noire.
basically shot them. What the hell? No.
of suspected extramarital affair. This happened at their apartment in Spire, San Diego. Abulaban, aged 29 at the time, was a TikTok star that went by the username @JinKid and had a little over 940,000 followers on the app. His rise to fame was a result of his popular impersonations of the character Tony Montana from Scarface. In the movie, Montana is a powerful drug kingpin in Miami. Ali also did other comedy acts and impressions. So, how did the murder happen? Well, a few days earlier, on October 18th, Ali had been forced out of his 35th floor apartment by his wife and had moved into a nearby hotel. However, he had a secret key and later used it to sneak back into the home and planted a listening device on his 5-year-old daughter's iPad. He had suspected that his wife was cheating on him, hence the listening device. And in the afternoon of October 26, 2021, Ali listened in on the device and he heard his wife and a man, quote, giggling and talking. He rushed to the apartment and just around 3:10 p.m., the police were notified of the shooting. He had gone in and shot at the man, 29-year-old Barron, 3 times before shooting his wife, 28-year-old Anna, once in the head. Both died at the scene. Ali then took off and went to pick up his daughter from school. Afterward, he called his mother to confess killing his wife and then called the police. He was arrested while traveling on the eastbound highway about 45 minutes later with his daughter in the
wasn't
vehicle.
killed. That would
The prosecution claims that Ali was motivated by jealousy and a desire to control his wife. He pleaded not guilty to the charges, and his defense team argued that the prosecution's case was based on circumstantial evidence. The defense also argued that Ali's mental state at the time of the killings was impaired by the use of cannabis, which may have affected his perception of events. But it didn't work out because there was security footage of him running out of the apartment in a hurry. In addition, San Diego's deputy DA Taryn Brass reported that when Ali picked up his daughter from school, he was still carrying the murder weapon. The judge on the case ordered that he be held in prison. This next incident takes us to Lester Shirt.
What the fuck? Is that normal?
Judge on the case ordered that he be held in prison.
The fuck was... Okay, well, that was a quick transition.
This next incident takes us to Lester Shirt, where a terrible road crash led to the 22-year-old TikTok star Maybe Vlogs facing potential jail time for murder. Real name Bahek Bukhari, Maybe Vlogs is a well-known fashion influencer and equally outspoken Palestine supporter in the UK with about 128,000 TikTok followers and about 3.2 million likes. What did she do? Well, alongside her 45-year-old mother and 21-year-old friend, she is accused of having run 2 young men off the road and thus leading to their death. According to the police reports, on February 11th, 2022, at around 1:35 a.m., the 3 women, Maybe, her mom, and a friend, rammed into the vehicle that the young men were in, forcing it off the road on the A46 near the 6 Hills Junction in Leicestershire. Time of the incident. It's not said, but it can be assumed that the girl was racing the other car with the other people that got charged as well. Though I don't know why you would be in a car racing with your mother next to you. Yeah. The case
Yeah,
is
that's
still
a
ongoing
good
and is
question. Also, I never understood street racing. Or just random people just challenging people to like a street race.
I mean, if they want to get arrested, sure.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a
that
fine way.
aside, but like, what the hell are you trying to prove? Like, what, you're faster? Or some shit? Like, I'll never understand it.
This is another person we talked about in the darkest TikTok iceberg. By the way, you should watch that if you haven't. This next crime is
Maybe I
interesting
will,
because the TikTok
Mr. Tove.
influencer behind it got even more famous.
Oh,
and gained
I know
new
this guy.
fans after it happened. The person of interest here is Cameron Herring.
He's literally the cute boy. He's the guy that
Cute boy.
yeah, everybody says that he doesn't belong in jail because he's cute, even though he like ran over a mother and her baby.
Oh,
A TikTok
God.
star that was known for illegal street racing and his general love for
Ain't
cars.
so cute
Aged
no more.
18 years earlier, the interesting part of this case is that despite his conviction, Heron gained new fans on TikTok, and together with his existing followers, they started a campaign for his release with
Feel unable to write, the pain in my heart and tears in my eyes. I have nothing for you. Wait, I have nothing for you, my poor little one, but to pray. What the fuck?
Like the bottom comment of that.
The bottom he literally killed 2 people. What the fuck? Yeah, but no, I'll never understand some people's mindset. Like you literally like him because he looks hot. It's like, yeah, you know what? He looks pretty cool. He looks like a Chad. You know, he's not guilty.
hashtag Justice for Cameron. In 2021, the hashtag had
Justice
over
for Cameron.
26 million views and is
Justice
now
for Cameron.
People.
Justice for Cameron.
Justice for Cameron.
There were witnesses. You
My
can't tell
boy
me
did
that's not
nothing wrong.
fine.
I'm
Surely no one
sorry.
will remember
I'm
them
sorry.
anyways.
You're so hot. Do
Justice
you
for-
mind if I just get on my knees?
Justice for Cameron, bro. He didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Hashtag Cameron Herring had
Justice for
over
fucking
1.8
Get outta here.
billion views. Many
The internet
argued that
makes
his
no
sentence
goddamn
was too
sense.
harsh and claimed that he was, quote,
Too harsh for 25 years. Fuck him.
After
Nah, man,
25 years,
24
you ain't
is
gonna be
too
that
hard.
pretty no more.
Nah, man. 24 years is too hard. Free my man.
What does
bro.
it
He
say?
ain't doing
1
nothing
hour
wrong.
of fun, 24 years behind bars. Feel sad for him. Drive safe. Swear to God, that's like going many ways. Like, whose side are you on?
cute to go to jail, with some terming him as cute, innocent, and brave. Jesus fucking Christ. Signed a change.org petition titled Demand for 24 Years Sentencing Judicial Review of an Unavoidable Traffic Accident.
Unavoidable.
And one of them
Could just not do it.
Yeah, you could, I don't know, go the fuck slow. You know, you don't gotta be Sonic. You know, gotta go fast.
Even Sonic can be safe.
Yeah,
Going 102 in a 45.
I know. Who's next?
Jonte Collins and Eric Dodds. How about committing a murder with your partner, then going online to try to defend them, and then both of you end up getting arrested? Well, that was the case for TikTok and OnlyFans couple Jonte Collier and Eric Dodds, both aged
Nice.
23 years old and living in Huntsville, Alabama as of
Yeah.
2022.
I'm
The
back.
couple's
Red
rise to
Vibes
fame
are
on
back.
TikTok was fueled by their pro
Just like
LGBTQ
Overwatch now.
plus stance, and they had amassed
Damn,
over
I got
800,000
Overwatch.
followers. Their account primarily shared mini vlogs and life updates on what they did together. They were arrested and charged with the murder of Dakota Bradshaw in Georgia, which happened on August
Damn.
1st, 2022. Collier was arrested on August 10th, and Dodds was later arrested on August
Yeah, we're watching a video about TikTokers who became horrible criminals.
16th, 2022. Major Mike Freeman of the
All right.
shooting happened at around
I said all
1:17
car
p.m. The shooter was said to have gotten into the red truck. Bradshaw was
I
found
mean, most
shot inside
TikTokers
his
like
home.
to show off their cars, so
I understand that, but like most of the crimes are just car accidents. You would think you would have been something else.
I mean, have you seen how many car-related TikTok trends there are? I mean, I remember the whole what the fuck was that thing called? Like, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
And then
I
I'm
get
running
that,
to a
but even
family
then,
of
it's
4
still,
and
like-
go to jail for 22 years, and I'm never seeing light of day again.
Exactly.
home
Then
and
again,
later
though,
pronounced
like
dead
it
at a
still
local.
doesn't like change the fact that like a lot of these are car related issues. Because like think about it like this.
What is it?
The last one, right, Cameron?
weren't the first two though like actual?
Yeah, they were
first
actual
three, like,
murders. They were
actual
actual murders.
I
One,
didn't see those ones, but like the ones that I saw so far
Well, you
have been
gotta
correlated.
understand, Shadow. These are like their most of their money is going into like buying cars for more clout.
yeah.
So
thing-
the only thing that they're caring about right now is cars. They don't really give a shit about much anything else.
Yeah.
The last
So that's why most crimes are gonna happen with them.
Yeah.
No, but the last one with Cameron, yeah, it was a car related issue, but I'm pretty sure on TikTok he didn't do anything related to cars. I know.
All right then.
Oh, for fuck.
And
Well-
he just killed somebody with a fucking car. Oh,
Yeah.
Shadow's gone.
All right, let's go.
Hospital. Collier was arrested first after his home was raided by the police, and shortly after Collier's arrest, Dodds posted a video on their joint TikTok account claiming his partner's innocence. In the video, he says, quote, "No, he hasn't done anything wrong to no one. Y'all know John. John would not harm a soul. He's the most free-spirited, caring person that I know. He loves me even more than I love myself." End quote. He also made a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for his defense. However,
Hey, how's a GoFundMe gonna help?
Easy
days
to buy
later-
a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, you're actually right.
Or I could just spend it on weed money.
Yeah.
Probably what's gonna happen.
Dodds was also arrested in connection with the murder. Collier was initially jailed in Alabama's Madison County before extradition to Walker County Jail. Dodds, on the other hand, was in Limestone County in Alabama and awaits extradition to Walker County Jail in Georgia too. So if they actually did it, we'll have to wait for the trial to continue. Chosen Terrell Hanna. Now this was an interesting
Chosen
case where
Terrell.
the dude got caught for robberies because he was wearing the same shoes he wore during the robbery on his TikTok account. They were customs.
Bruh.
Let's talk about it. Chosen Terrell Hanna, a popular TikTok personality with more than 149,000
Imagine getting caught because you were wearing the same drip.
Imagine getting caught because you put your fucking address on a pizza box
Followers.
and then you got arrested in Romania.
That's not what happened to him.
That's not what happened.
As funny as it would be, that's not what happened to him.
and a little over 1.6 million likes. He was popular for edgy videos mixed with regular dancing and lip-syncing videos. It was actually one of these videos that led investigators right to his doorstep after they identified his dyed pinkish purple hair and custom white Nike sneakers. as
No,
resembling
he got
those-
caught for the purple hair. No. I'm sorry, is that a Pepsi phone case?
Oh hell no, her phone looked like a Pepsi.
Yeah,
Sure,
all
she
right.
ain't homeless and she's holding a crushed
No.
Pepsi can.
No, she's just holding a Pepsi can. That's obviously what she's doing.
Oh God, no wonder she's in jail.
arrested and sentenced
He's
in
Egyptian, man.
2022 on
Not
human
'cause of
trafficking
that.
charges.
No, 'cause of
Though
Pepsi-
this
'cause of
case is
Pepsi.
controversial. Influencers in Egypt, which was quote absurd.
Oh
as
my
these influencers
God.
were doing just what
Is
other
Egypt.
influencers do every day. Hassam, alongside 11 other female social media influencers, was part of a crackdown by Egyptian authorities for making content that quote violated the family principles and values upheld by Egyptian society. In her videos, she had
Huh.
been encouraging girls that were over 18 to post videos of themselves on a video sharing platform Likey, where she said they can make money by going live. In one specific video, she told her followers that they could make over $3,000 by doing live broadcasts, but the authorities interpreted this as encouraging illicit online sex. She denied the charges, explaining that, quote, "I've never said anything bad in my videos. I never said I wanted girls to do inappropriate things to earn money. I said respectable girls could earn money on social media," end quote. She was initially sentenced to 10 years in prison, but after global outrage from activists, her sentence was reduced to 3 years and a fine of $10,740.
So,
I'd like to read this tweet from
she
My
said
El Sadani.
nothing.
What does it mean for an Egyptian court to
But she
convict
did
TikTok
something.
influencers Haneen Hassam and
didn't do anything,
Mawada
actually.
Al
Yeah, no,
Adam
she
of
didn't.
human trafficking charges?
she-
It means they're
she got
criminalizing what
arrested for
influencers
doing
globally do
nothing.
every day when
Yeah.
they invite others to work with
And
them
then
and
they gave her
monetize
three-
TikTok
and then they gave her
activity. I don't
3
know if she was
years
paid
as a
by
slap
like.
on the wrist for or as an apology.
Yeah.
It's a different. You have to remember that it's a different criminal justice system than.
No, understand. They said that she was doing human trafficking through that app, but she proved she didn't, and they still gave her 3 years.
That's dumb. Even
Yeah.
when you prove yourself innocent.
This was in Egypt, so
Well, you're a woman, so
dude.
Yep, Egypt.
I mean, come on, guys.
Thanks,
She's a
Egypt.
woman.
Another case of Egypt's amazing justice system.
But when we're talking about something that violates the family principles and values upheld by Egyptian society, that being a law, I think there's a lot of stuff that falls under that if the Egyptian, I guess, law just doesn't see eye to eye with you on it.
You can't be a YouTuber because it violates the family social life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you to jail.
Alright,
But
then you
again,
gotta delete
I don't
your
want to
channel.
talk too much about
No,
religion,
'cause
but
I
as
live
of
in
today,
Egypt.
Yes, she is serving time in
But you
prison.
violate you violate
Rail
the social
Simmons.
rights.
Our last
No, I don't.
TikToker is Rail Simmons,
That
a
EDP?
fairly influential Minnesota man who decided to
Yo,
impersonate a
EDP
federal
really
officer
changed.
with
Now
10,000
that was
TikTok
just straight up
followers. Aged
racism.
53,
Yeah,
Rail Simmons,
that's kinda
from
messed up.
Minnesota, was
Whoa,
sentenced to
EDP really
6
became
years in prison
swole,
for
huh?
pretending to be a federal officer
his
on
own
TikTok.
office,
He made a
yeah.
TikTok profile
He
under the
bald.
username
Shut the
Rail
fuck up,
Simmons
everybody.
and presented himself as a federal agent to his followers. In the videos, he displayed and wore law enforcement gear, as well as showcased guns and badges despite never being employed by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security or sworn in as a
no.
law in possession of firearms. He pleaded guilty to both charges and was sentenced to 6 years in prison and 3 years
Well,
of
at least it didn't
supervised
at least his story
release.
didn't
He
end
got sentenced
badly.
in 2022,
Free my
which
man,
means
he
he
didn't
will
do
be
nothing
out
wrong.
in 2020.
Man wanted to recreate the Call of Duty Modern Warfare armory.
I'm pretty sure it ended badly because he got sentenced to 6 years.
Yeah, but at least it didn't end with him trying to protect someone, but he did like a poor job of it and they got killed.
To be fair, he didn't attack anybody. He just had them.
Yeah. So his story didn't end that badly.
28 for pretending to be a police officer for
He has
clout
no- according
points.
to the
That's a
US
new one, guys.
Constitution,
I
he
had
has
never
the
heard
right
of
to
that.
bear
I've heard of impersonating maybe a U.S. Marine. I'd never heard of
Yeah, he has
fucking
the right to
impersonating
hang
a
up a
police
pair of
officer.
bare
This one's
arms.
definitely gonna fall under
that's
things I
not-
never thought I would have
that's
to
worse.
research. That's gonna be
What do
the
you
end of
mean?
It's not
Alright,
man.
well, that was a pretty fun video from Mr. Tuv, so
I've never heard of this name in my life.
I know. So what have we learned today, guys?
I'll become a TikToker.
Yeah, let's all become TikTokers. Let's all download the app right now. Let's all
Nah,
become TikTokers.
nah, I'll be a YouTube shorty.
No, I'm gonna be the first guy of our group to commit a crime on TikTok. I'm doing it right now. I'm setting up on TikTok.
Oh, Red Pipes, don't do it!
I set it up. I'm gonna go murder.
No!